Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamara and today we are going to do a 30-minute yoga flow which will focus on creating length, space and relaxation in every inch of our body. This flow is suitable for all levels. You don't need nothing else than yourself and your mat. So when you're ready, let's get started. Let's start seated, legs crossed in front of you. Connect your seat bones one more time with the ground, lengthening from the tailbone up to the crown of your head. Extend your arms forward in a diagonal, keeping the fingers long and relaxed. The palms are open and upwards. Close your eyes and let's focus on our seat bones one more time, feeling them connected, glued and heavy on the ground, the length of our spine, the length of our arms. Place your hands behind your back, shifting the fingers into the ground, lifting through the breastbone, allowing your chest to open up, pulling the shoulder blades together and down, the throat long and relaxed. Each inhalation is expanding and widening your rib cage. Each exhalation is grounding. Shift slightly forward, interlace your hands behind your back. Let's expand our chest one more time. Inhale, lengthen through the breastbone, dropping the shoulders back and down. Look up and slightly pull your navel towards your spine, feeling energy in your lower belly and your pelvic floor. Keeping your arms behind your back, grab your elbows. Maintaining the spine straight and long, then gently drop your head towards the right side, feeling a beautiful release in the left side of your neck. Keeping your head towards the side, slightly drop the chin downwards, feeling the relief more in the back side of your skull. Allow yourself to explore, to move, and to sense, to feel. Then bring your head back to center and drop the head towards the left shoulder. Feeling the relief in the left side of your neck, throat, shoulder and upper back. Surrender for a few breaths, turning your chin down and up, exploring your deep stretch. And bring your head back to center. Keeping the arms in the same position, lean forward, keeping the seat bones grounded, letting the forehead sink. Feel your shoulder blades widen. Slow down your breath even more. Inhale in the back of your ribs, in the back of your scapulars. Exhale, let the forehead sink even deeper towards the ground. Inhale in the back of your ribs, in your scapulars. Exhale, sink. With your next inhalation, gently come back up to seated, finding your long and neutral spine, placing the left hand beside you onto the ground. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over into a beautiful side bend. Focus on shifting your seat bones evenly into the ground, keeping your legs and your knees relaxed, feeling a deep stretch in the right side of your hip up into your fingers. Gently come back to center. Inhale, left arm reaches up and over. Being in our side bend, try to maintain both scapulars in one line. Keeping the chest open and lifted, avoid collapsing in your ribs. Inhale and lengthen one more time. Exhale, gently come back to center, placing the hands on your knees. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, pulling the hands towards you, shifting and opening through the chest. Allowing your heart to expand, chin is slightly lifted. Feel free to close your eyes and breathe consciously one more time into your heart. Awesome. For our seated spinal twist, bringing the left knee towards the midline of your body, placing the right foot over the left knee onto the ground, crossing the left arm over your knee. Inhale, look back into a beautiful spinal twist, reaching the right arm backwards away from you. Avoid shifting in your seat bones, keeping them glued and connected with the ground. Set the back hand onto the ground. Look towards the front, placing the left hand onto your right big toe, straightening the right leg forwards, leaning back and shifting the weight into your right hand. This should feel really nice in your right hamstring. Let's hold for one more breath. Then look back forwards, lower the right leg back down, shifting the knees even closer over each other towards the midline of your body. For our cow face position, bend the left arm behind your head, setting the right hand on top, shifting the back of your head into your elbow, allowing the left shoulder to open up. Either stay like this or option to rotate the right arm from below, grabbing the left hand. For this pose, you definitely need a lot of flexibility in your shoulders and your thoracic spine. So don't pressure yourself and choose your variation that you feel comfortable with. Let's hold for a couple more breaths. Feel free to close your eyes at any point. Beautiful. Gently release the hands and lower them downwards. Inhale, long and neutral spine, reach both arms up, then interlace your hands, turning the palms up, straightening the arms, opening the chest one more time. One more breath. And let go, lower the hands. Let's repeat from our seated spinal twist on the other side, placing the right knee towards the midline of your body, setting the left foot crossed behind your right knee onto the ground. Right arm crosses over the left knee. By shifting the arm against your knee, rotate your spine, reaching the left arm backwards. Beautiful. Avoid shifting in your seat bones or your hip too much. Feel the twist from your lower back through your thoracic spine, your upper back and your neck area. 2 more slow breaths. Let's hold for one more deep breath. Look forwards, right arm is grabbing the left big toe in front of you. Start extending that leg upwards, lean backwards, shifting the weight into the back hand. This should feel really nice, especially in your hamstring. Let's hold for 2 deep breaths. Slowly lower the lifted knee. For our cow face position, place both knees on top of each other, keeping them in the midline of our body. This should feel amazing in our lower back. Open up our hip. Allow us to feel a deep stretch in our glutes. Bend the right arm behind the head, placing the left hand onto the right elbow, shifting the back of your head into your bent arm. Feeling the right shoulder open up, remind yourself to pull the navel towards your spine, activating your pelvic floor muscles. option to rotate the left arm under, binding the left hand towards the right for a deeper stretch in your shoulders and your chest. Let's hold for 3 breaths. Take your time and release the hands. Lower them forward on the ground. As we had before, inhale, reach the arms up. Interlace your hands. Face the palms upwards. Lengthen from your seat bones up into your fingers, keeping the neck long and relaxed. Inhale one more time. And lower the hands back down. Let's switch onto our hands and our knees into tabletop position, placing the knees right underneath your hip and the hands underneath your shoulders, finding a neutral and long spine. Inhale, lengthen your spine, open your chest, look up, pulling the shoulder blades together, down and away from your ears. With your exhalation, shift in your hands, round in your upper back, tucking the chin towards the chest, activating your core, pulling the ribs together. Come back into a neutral and long spine. Set the hands forward, lower the chest onto the ground, keeping the seat bones pulled away from you for our puppy pose or our melted heart pose. Let's surrender for a couple of breaths. With each inhalation, widen your rib cage. With each exhalation, allow your rib cage, your heart to sink deeper into the ground. Finding more and more relaxation, feeling your chest, your upper back, and your shoulders opening up. Either stay like this or place the elbows onto the ground, pressing the palms into each other, setting them behind your heads. Then lower the chest one more time into the ground. This should feel more intense in your shoulders now. Whatever variation you choose for yourself, make sure you feel comfortable. Set the hands back forward, come up into tabletop position. Then send the hips up and back over your knees, coming into our first downward facing dog for our practice. Shift the fingers into the ground and away from you. Rotate your shoulders externally outwards, allowing the armpits to look towards each other. Bend the right knee, keeping the left leg straight, feeling a deeper and intense sensation in the left hamstring. Try to connect with your body, connecting with that sensation. Let's take 3 more deep breaths. Straighten the right knee and bend the left knee, repeating the same movement on our other side, feeling that deep stretch in the right leg. Holding for 3 deep breaths. Straighten both legs now. Then place the right foot behind the left foot, shifting the hip towards the left, allowing the right side of your torso to open up to lengthen, creating space in the right side of your rib cage. Let's hold for a couple of breaths. I hope this feels as amazing as it does to me. Then place the leg back in center, switching it towards the other side. Placing the left foot crossed beside the right foot, imagining your seat bones pulling towards the right side. creating space in between your ribs, in the left side of your rib cage. Allowing your breath to slow down a little more. And gently shift your hip back to center, placing both feet parallel. Shift the shoulders slightly forward, step the right foot next to your hands, lower the hips down, keeping the back knee completely locked and straight. For our lizard lunge, keep your gaze forward, lengthen through your spine, feeling a deep stretch in the left hip flexor. Inhale, right arm reaches up towards the sky. Open your chest, bringing both arms in one line. Then pivot your toes, dropping your knee outwards for our twisted lizard. Placing the right hand on top of the knee, elongating your spine a little more, pressing the hand into the knee. Beautiful. This feels super yummy for our hips, releasing any tension, feeling a deep relaxation. Remind yourself to breathe slow and conscious. Think of creating space in your hips. Then turn the knee back in, lifting the back heel up to center. Lower the back knee onto the ground. Untuck your toes, setting both hands towards the left corner of your mat. Reaching in a diagonal away from you, allowing to sink as deep as it feels comfortable. Think of lengthening through your entire spine, through your neck, through your shoulders, up into your fingers, keeping the forehead heavy, the face relaxed. Beautiful. Let's hold for a couple more breaths. Now really take your time and gently walk your fingers back, coming up to center. Lengthening one more time here. Then send the hips back, straighten the front leg, placing the right leg back into tabletop. Now turn the right foot outwards, extending the left leg out in line with your body. Inhale, left arm reaches up high and forward. For our kneeling wild thing, feel the length from your foot up into your fingers, your chest opening up. Avoid collapsing in the right shoulder by shifting each finger of your right hand into the ground even more, keeping the energy in every corner and inch of your body. Either stay here or option to lift and bend the left leg, left hand reaches towards the left foot, shifting the foot into your hand, opening the chest up, feeling a nice stretch in your abdominals, in your hip flexor and your left quad. And gently release, let go, turning both feet back to center into tabletop. Sending the hips up and back, downward facing dog. That felt really nice. Let's check in with our body. Take a moment in our downward facing dog. Remind yourself of your breath. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Slightly shift forward, stepping the left foot next to your hands. Keeping the back leg completely straight, lengthening through the spine in your lizard lunge. Let's repeat everything on this side. Try to feel into your right hip flexor. Every time you exhale, feel your hip flexor elongate, lengthening, relaxing. Inhale, left arm reaches up into twisted lizard. Making sure both arms are in one line, keeping the back knee still lifted off the ground. Then pivot your toes, dropping the back heel sideways onto the ground, placing the left hand on the knee. If you feel comfortable, start shifting the knee slightly away from you by using your hand on your knee. You should definitely feel a deep stretch in your glutes. Let's hold for a couple more breaths. Gently bring the knee back into center, setting both hands onto the ground. Lower the back knee and tuck your toes. Inhale, lengthen one more time. And with your exhalation, place the hands towards the right corner of the mat, reaching the arms in a diagonal away from you, elongating your complete spine, allowing to lower your hip as far as you can, allowing your forehead to sink, keeping your breath conscious, slow and deep. Let's surrender and feel, connecting with that sensation. Really slow, taking your time. Lift your heads, walking your hands back into center. 2 more breaths in our lizard lunge. Then straighten the front leg, sending the hip backwards, lifting the left leg back into tabletop. This time turn the left leg out, extending the right leg in line with your body. Inhale, right arm reaches up and over into your kneeling wild thing. Feeling the length in your entire body. Let's open our chest with each inhalation, creating space in our rib cage. Then lift and bend the right leg. Right hand reaches towards the right foot, shifting the foot into the hand, creating a beautiful bow, feeling a beautiful stretch in the right hip flexor, in your abdominals and your right quad. 2 deep breaths here. Let go of the foot, placing both knees back into center underneath your hips. Shift the hips forward and lower onto your belly, chest and forehead on the ground, placing your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, shift yourself up into your cobra, pressing the palms into the ground and towards you, keeping the shoulders away from your ears, neck is long. Imagine a string pulling your breastbone forward and upwards. Slightly tuck your chin in, then back up, and maybe push yourself even higher in your cobra, opening your heart and your chest even more. Try to feel the arch and the expansion more in your upper back than in your lower back, pulling your shoulder blades together and down. Lower the chest back onto the ground, extending both arms towards the side, bending the right knee, crossing the leg over the left towards the ground. Inhale, right arm reaches upwards, finding yourself in your scorpion twist. Either enjoy and stay here, or you can try to grab your right big toe with your right hand, straightening the leg upwards. This can also feel really relieving and yummy, especially in the left side of your shoulder and your chest, as well as in your inner thigh of your right lifted leg. Let's hold for 3 more breaths. Then lower the leg back down, let go of the foot, Rolling the right hip flexor back to center. Repeating our scorpion twist on the left side. Bend and lift the knee, cross the leg over the right. Inhale, left arm reaches up. As we had before, feel free to choose your variation here, either staying in your scorpion twist with your bent knee or extending the leg upwards, grabbing your left big toe. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Take your time and gently bend that lifted leg, rolling the left hip flexor back onto the mat, lying onto your hip and your chest. Push yourself up and let's turn onto our back. For our fish pose, lower the elbows onto the ground, shifting them downwards, lifting through the chest, allowing the head to drop backwards, trying to bring the forehead towards the ground, finding a beautiful arch in our upper back and cervical spine. Lower the hands, extend your legs straight out, imagining that your tailbone is pulling away from you, lengthening your body while your forehead is pulling down into the ground, allowing your chest to lift upwards. Imagine an invisible string pulling your breastbone in a diagonal up. One more breath. Then shift the weight into your elbows, lift your head off the ground, tuck your chin in and roll onto your backs, finding length in your entire body. Bringing both knees towards your chest, grabbing your feet from the outside, opening your knees for a happy baby. We are almost at our last pose. Let's really enjoy and connect with our body. Feel free to slightly rock from one side to the other, giving our lower back a little massage. Beautiful. We made it to our last pose. For a reclined butterfly, put the soles of your feet together, dropping the knees outwards to the side. I want you to put your palms onto your hip flexors, connecting your palms with your hips. Feel the warmth of your hands. Feel the love that your hands can give to your body. Close your eyes. Allow your face to relax fully. The back of your head is heavy. Neck is long and relaxed, allowing your knees to fall and to widen, to open up your hip. Without moving too much or opening your eyes, extend both legs out, the arms slightly towards the side next to you. For Savasana, taking the last couple of breaths of our practice in silence. When you're ready, gently start moving your toes, your hands, waking up your body and turning towards your favorite side. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this flow. I hope it helped you to release any tension, to slow down. Feel free to subscribe or to leave a comment.